problem. Welcome to Defending Elvis. So, I have said to my son, please don't ring me, because when you ring me, the sound goes on my live streams. You completely ruin the live stream. And what does he do? He rings me. Do you know what? The same for my wife. Please don't ring me, because the sound, the phone call completely mutes my live. But they still ring me. I've said, you can text me, messenger me. I even messaged them before and say to them, I'm doing a live in a minute. Don't ring me during the live. They still ring me. It's okay, it's comical, humorous. Right, we're at the bit where the buildings are. Let's look at the buildings. Right, close up. Look at that. All right. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at it. Wow. Now that is a big project. Just think, we started walking past this probably about 2 to 3 weeks ago. There was nothing here, just mud. They were just digging it all up. Now, I found the plans of this online because our area is called Westwick. Weston-super-Mare, Westwick, Southwest UK. And I found all this. So, it's an industrial area. I'll be honest with you, it's not, the people that live around here are not going to be happy, because you've got quite a nice little housing area, you know, families, elderly couples, elderly people, you know, lots of kids, and then suddenly they put this here, a big industrial area, 3 giant units, commercial units, so I'm guessing it's going to be like, you know, like shops and garages, and it doesn't look like it's going to be like a supermarket. I just hope that the type of people that rent the units are going to be family friendly, sort of housing estate family friendly. I hope they will be, but we'll see. I don't know, I'm not confident. My guess is that that the units have already been rented and they know what's going to go there. This is quite in business, you know, as a landlord that I am, it's quite common. I call it stacking up. So you buy the property, you know, you build the property, yeah? You buy the land, build the property, knowing that you have tenants. So you take out a bank loan to buy the property. Obviously, you give them a business plan, reassurances and collateral. So you create the buildings. You know you already have a tenant, so the tenant will be paying the mortgage. You usually have to put a big deposit, and then it's good to go. You have an investment forever, giving you rental income that is buying the property for you, that after 25 years you own outright. So, and it carries on giving you rent as well after you've paid it off. So quite a basic way to do business. Now, you can't do things like that if you have nothing. You have to start with something, or at least have properties. Hi Jen, how are you? So we're just having a walk for half an hour. Load of big giant pile of mud there. That looks like a dinosaur. It's like a dinosaur poo off Jurassic Park. Did you guys love Jurassic Park? I absolutely loved Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park was one of my favorite films. I remember Jurassic Park when they were discussing it. Oh, this film's coming out, and the dinosaurs look true to life. Hi Jen, you remember Jurassic Park? I remember the world being told, yeah, the dinosaurs are going to look real. Obviously, technology was different back then. I don't know what year it was. Hi Jane, what book are we talking about? Do 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 do. So we lost signal because Rio phoned me, and we were discussing Elvis evolution. Hi Elizabeth, I hope you enjoyed your birthday. 30 pieces of silver. Oh, the author, I'm sure someone will Google it for you and tell you. Please someone Google the book 30 Pieces of Silver and tell them the author's name. I don't have it here on me. So, you know, that, it's funny because I knew about 30 Pieces of Silver. People have discussed it with me before, but I didn't realise, because I've never read it, I don't know the details about it, I didn't realise it was such a defending Elvis book. It really does break down all the people that betrayed Elvis. There we are. Is Rochelle. Jen, you're in your car. Where are you driving to, Jen? What car do you have as well? And what time is it where you are? I didn't realise that book was such a defending book and broke down all the people that have betrayed Elvis. Joyce Rochelle Vaughn. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you. A Lidl. You think there's going to be a Lidl there? It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. They're everywhere. So Pamela says the book is brilliant. What I didn't know was there was such a detailed book that exposes the wrongdoing of many people. Family members, the ex-wife, and yeah, I didn't know. So now I don't feel so alone. I don't feel so alone now. When I run my Defending Elvis channel, I'm like, oh, at least I'm not the only one that, now this person, Rochelle, you know, 30 Pieces of Silver, the girl who wrote the book, you've known about the book, always wanted to buy it. Yes, it's very overpriced. £150, $150. I don't think I'll ever own it. If any of you want to send it me, thanks. But I'm sure I'll get sent pages. If anyone has pages of the book, just send them to me and I'll read the pages, yeah? But someone did message me, one of my researchers, hi, and told me the book's quite brutal. The book's quite brutal. So the book does she actually signed it for you, Pamela. Well done. The book breaks down each family member, each relative, and Priscilla, and really rips into them. Now, one thing I did read was that she really does her research really well. So she doesn't just give opinions. She's very factual. She's very evidence-based. She's very research-based. Hi, Lorna. How are you? Now, look at the Christmas decals, guys. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Bit of British Christmas decor. So we got our Christmas tree today. We went to this field that had thousands of Christmas trees. And then the kids picked the tree they liked. Yasmin's a bit poorly, though. So now look at that behind me, guys. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, and as the weeks go on, there'll be more and more. So you find after the 1st of December, you will find a lot more decorations go up. So anyway, going back to this book, we do seem to have had, hi Anne, we do seem to have had quite a good reaction with this book. There's a lot of people that want to buy it, want to know about it, want to understand it. It is nice that there is a book that is completely based on defending Elvis, exposing the wrongdoing to Elvis. So I do want to learn about this book. I want to pick out sections of the book and read it out and try and, I think the book does try to understand the wrongdoing, why these people made a decision for money to discuss private things about Elvis, some that were not true, some are twisted and exaggerated. So you know, I have been making it very clear we are going to defend in a respectful, understanding, caring way, and try and be just a bit kinder on how we do our defending. So I have heard that the book does go into detail and try to understand that these people were offered large amounts of money. They had obviously the pressures of life, the need for money to pay the bills, to feed their families. You know, don't forget Elvis had died, so a lot of these people had lost their income. Some of them had been sacked, lost their jobs, so you have to see that. So we're going to try and go, look, why do people that love you, because it's so obvious that many of the people that let Elvis down did love him, yeah? He loved them. He was very good to them, yeah? So, you know, also we have to think about the times. You know, in the 70s, 80s, 90s, it was pretty normal to be offered large amounts of money by tabloids, by National Enquirer type tabloids, you know, by magazines, by TV documentaries, biographies. So being offered a lot of money, it's very tempting, isn't it, guys? You know, if you're like in your 20s, 30s, and you need money and someone comes and offers you a massive amount of money, bearing in mind Elvis wasn't with us anymore, temptation, greed. So guys, look at this. Woo! What do you reckon, guys? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer has a very shiny nose. What do you reckon, guys? Should we sing a Christmas carol? We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Go on, you can join in, guys. You can sing as well. Cool, innit? And that's just one of the houses. We're going to find some more as well. So, we just need Santa and his sleigh to, we need the reindeers to fly over us. That would make it, wouldn't it? It's funny because when the satellites go over our house, so at a certain time of the day, the satellites will go over, and I always say to Tino and Yasmin, because Tino and Yasmin still believe in Father Christmas, yeah? Yasmin, I'm hanging in there with her, with Yasmin, on believing Father Christmas is with us. So with Yasmin, when the satellites go over, I say, Yasmin, that's the sleigh, that's Santa's sleigh. They're making the toys. And they're flying over, they're from the North Pole. She believes me, so does Tino. So right now, as we speak, they've started putting the Christmas tree up. Anyway, it's an exciting time for us. It's a very happy time for us, Christmas. It's a special time for me. It always has been. And even as a kid, I loved Christmas, even though I didn't get hardly anything. I was lucky to get one present, but it's very different now. So anyway, concerning that book, anyone who has the book, please send me some pages, some of the highlights of certain pages so I can read them out, review them, discuss the pages. I'll do my own research and I'll try and find out what I can concerning that book, 30 Pieces of Silver. And, but I repeat, I will do it as kindly as possible, okay? I'm not going to use that book to attack people or trash people. I just won't do it. That is not how I defend anymore. Remember, we've changed our name to Defending Elvis with a Forgiving Heart, and that's important to me, and we will do it that way. So, of course, if someone wants to send me the book, go ahead. And welcome to the new members. We've had a few new members. It's only like $1 to join, guys. Come on. Isn't I worth $1 to be a member? Thanks to anyone that has sent me a coffee or a super thank you. It just shows me you like what I do. And thank you very much. Yeah, I like that you appreciate what I do. It means a lot to me. Yeah. And Anyway, so we've got Emma and from Just a Girl Who Loves Elvis. And we've got my friend Nicola, who's been very supportive to me on Team Elvis. They are at Elvis Evolution. Right now, as we speak, they're sending me pictures and videos. Please subscribe to Emma at Just a Girl Who Loves Elvis. I've been looking at the little videos and the little pictures. It does look good, but I will say this, guys. It does look a bit like it's a giant bar with lots of pictures of Elvis everywhere. Lots of, I would say, more than one bar. And Elvis music playing in the background. Yes, they've done a very beautiful job of decorating these areas to make you feel like, really make you feel like you're an Elvis fan. But I don't know. I'm still not feeling it. With Elvis Evolution. Now, so what I want to do, I don't know if you know this, guys. I think I said it on the last show. They offered me free tickets to go VIP, and then they never followed up, which is a bit unusual. I know that Joel Weishankar is involved with Elvis Evolution. We all know why people are upset. They wanted the hologram. When they didn't get the hologram, they were gutted. I think there is some sort of tiny hologram at the 68 comeback part of the show. I know a lot of people keep telling me they're not happy with the Sam Bell bit where they go on the train. There have been a lot of changes made. Since, we obviously had the bad press when the guy was carried out, when he shouted out, "This is a load of bollocks," and he was carried out by security. That obviously cost them a lot of ticket sales, I would have thought, and a lot of people cancelled, were demanding refunds. I think they weren't refunding people. Then it was postponed a few times. That upset a lot of people. The whole PR of Elvis Evolution has been a complete nightmare. My guess is that it's really suffering. Yeah, that Elvis Evolution is struggling, and it's always going to struggle to find its feet. But I also say this. I've been watching the recent reviews and videos and different people that are visiting Elvis Evolution, and it seems to be full steam ahead. They seem to be doing their best to make a go of it. I'm not sure if they will recover it, but they're going to give it a big effort. They've obviously invested a lot of money. It's a massive, massive project in a large building, in a big venue in London. So I would have thought that the whole thing was a massive gamble. My guess is it's going to lose a lot of money, and it probably won't last that long, but that's just a guess. I don't like to be negative about it because it's Elvis. Anything Elvis appeals to me. Now, I've had a few people offer me free tickets, which is very kind. Thank you to the people that have offered me free tickets. But it's not straightforward for me because it's London. So for me, traveling to London isn't straightforward. I wouldn't like to drive to London. The train is okay, but the train is very packed and uncomfortable. It's not like a nice train journey. I don't like the tubes. I find them very uncomfortable. I don't know how often you guys have been to London, any of you here on my show, 'cause 25% of you are in the UK, 46% of you are in America, the rest of you around the world. We get a lot of Australians, so thank you to the Australians, and anywhere in the world where you are, thank you. So, anyway, for me to go to London is not straightforward because we'd have to stay overnight. My wife works My wife is a gymnastics teacher. Hi, Vincenzo. Nice to see you, my friend. Pamela grew up in London. What part of London? My parents are from New Cross. New Cross. My parents met in London in the 60s. They originally were born in Cyprus, and then they moved to London, and that's where they met. Then they came to Weston-super-Mare, where I live now, and I love Weston-super-Mare. It's home for me. Always has been. I tried to move back to Cyprus. I didn't like it. I do like Cyprus, but I didn't want to live there. I prefer England. I'm not really sure why. South London. You're an East Ender. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know that my wife was obsessed with EastEnders, obsessed with it for 10 years. I actually remember the very first EastEnders from Middlesex. Jane, your dad's from Middlesex. I remember the first EastEnders. I remember them telling everyone, oh, there's this new program going to be airing on BBC One, EastEnders. So it went for 4 or 5 months. They were saying to us, EastEnders is coming. How far are you from Manchester? Derry Jones, that's where Derry Jones is from. You know, Elaine is from Manchester. You know Elaine, who has just gone to Memphis, to Graceland. She sent me hundreds of pictures and videos, by the way, guys. I just haven't had time to go through them. So Elaine is from Manchester. So I would say Manchester from here is probably about 3 hours drive away. The most famous band in the world, Oasis, from Manchester. I've actually met them. So I don't know if you know Liam Gallagher, Noel Gallagher. When I was a DJ, I had a bodyguard. Seriously, guys, when I was a DJ, I had a bodyguard. And that bodyguard was friends of Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher, you know, the people in the band Oasis. And I met them. I got drunk with them in 1997. I've got pictures to prove it. So they were very famous. They were number 1 in the charts when I met them. They were top of the album charts, yeah? Anyway, so did someone just mention Neighbours? Hi, Angie. Did someone just mention Neighbours? I can tell you a story about that. So, so concerning Elvis Evolution, guys. So I missed that comment about Oasis. Sorry, guys. Concerning Elvis Evolution, we're going to review it. We're going to relook at it. Let's give it a chance. I would prefer that it was successful because it's an Elvis thing, and it's not that often you get Elvis stuff. Yeah. So in London, come on. The last time was Under the Arches. Yeah, we had an Elvis show in the Arches. Then before that was the Millennium. I did go to the Millennium show. My wife bought it me as a gift. So I would like Elvis Evolution to be successful. So we're going to relook at it and we're going to re-review it. I'm going to play these videos and pictures that Emma from Just a Girl Who Loves Elvis and Nicola has been sending me today, because they're there now, guys. And we're going to relook at it, okay? And Elvis Evolution, if you watch me, you did promise me VIP tickets. Why did you never get back to me? Even though I can't make it because my kids won't let me go, because I am at the mercy of my wife. You saw Elvis Evolution and said someone was good, some wasn't. My friend Steve. Yeah. Steve from Elvis the Ultimate channel. So I'll be honest with you, I don't have a thing where I want to go and see it. I don't. It doesn't, I don't know why, I don't feel a pull to go there. But if it stays there for a while, for a few years, I may go. My gut feeling is that it won't be there that long, but I could be wrong. Yeah, well, the pictures and videos that Nicola has sent me. Emma is there in the pictures. But I won't post those because they're private. I will post the pictures. Right, so Jane did. Yeah, I remember Jane when you were disappointed with it. A lot of people were, but I also have seen loads of positive reviews of Elvis Evolution. So I think you either like it or you don't. Come on, we all know that if there was a decent hologram, it would have been a success. Isn't that the one thing that everyone wants? If I was going to give Joel Weishanker advice, because they've partnered it. Graceland's EPE have partnered Elvis Evolution. I'm sure they have, yeah? If I was going to give them advice, I would say introduce a life-size hologram at a certain part of the show, probably the 68 comeback part, and then it will be successful. And until they do that, it isn't going to be successful. Just an opinion, not a fact, just an opinion for entertainment purposes. Guys, it's getting dark. The vampires, the werewolves are flying around me. Are you worried? Yeah, we all want to see Epic. Of course we do. Of course we do. It's pretty spooky now, guys. Yeah, I have heard that. I think they've sort of sorted it out now. I think they're all on their best behaviour at Elvis Evolution. Okay, guys, look at those black clouds. You see the black clouds? Look at them. They're very beautiful. Beautiful black clouds, but it's gonna rain. The vampires are coming, Vincenzo. Come on, let's talk about the vampire films. We've had this discussion before. I loved, growing up in the 70s, I loved vampire films. Loved them. Dracula films, Frankenstein films, werewolf films. I loved them. I was allowed to watch them. The time here is around 5 p.m. 5 p.m. I used to love all the old black and white films, all the old black and white horror films. I loved them. Peter Cushing, Hammer House of Horror. Do any of you remember the vampire Starsky and Hutch? The Dracula Starsky and Hutch. Loved it. I love that so much. David Soul. Or David Soul in Salem's Lot. Do any of you remember Salem's Lot? Yeah, the Lost Boys. You know that one of the Lost Boys is Team Elvis. Did you know that, guys? One of the Lost Boys is Team Elvis. I'm trying to remember his name. What's his name? He's got his own YouTube channel. And he got... Yeah, all right. I was going... Oh, I'm busy, mate. Gotta go. See you later. So, I watched Salem's Lot. Yeah, I love Salem's Lot. So it was like, are you on YouTube? What's your name? Do you know what? I love Salem's Lot. It's one of my favourite films. David Soul. Don't give up on us, baby. Come on, guys. Silver Lady. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. David Soul is one of my all-time favourites. When I used to go to the fair in the 70s and 80s, they were always playing, with the Dodgems, yeah? The Dodgems. They were always playing Silver Lady by David Soul, yeah? I love David Soul. God rest his soul. One of my favourites. So, yeah, the guy from the Lost Boys, guys, he is one of Team Elvis. I'm trying to think of his name. Corey. That's it, Corey. Do you guys know who Corey is from the Lost Boys? He's one of our Team Elvis. Yeah, he did. He lived here for a while, didn't he? Starsky and Hutch, guys. Come on, I loved it. Starsky and Hutch is probably my favourite. As a kid in the UK, Starsky and Hutch was like, I was Corey Feldman. That's it. He's one of us, guys. Did you know that? He comments on our posts. We have celebrity status. So obviously the Hulk, and what else did I love? The Fonz. Come on, we've discussed this before, haven't we? The Fonz. Hey, he couldn't say wrong. I am wrong. Do any of you remember Logan's Run? Logan's Run. That I love that. What else did I read? There were certain things that really meant everything to me. The Bionic Man, the $6 Million Man, loved it. The Bionic Woman with Lindsay Wagner. Yeah, I loved Lindsay Wagner. I had a crush on Lindsay Wagner when I was 10 years old. Maybe a little bit older, but I loved all those programs. Yeah, Knight Rider. I was a massive fan of Knight Rider. Still am, actually. Yeah, of course I remember Blessed His House. Lorna, how do you even know Blessed His House? Because it's British. I love Blessed His House. All of those. The Liver Birds. Do any of you remember the Liver Birds? That is a British thing, isn't it? Good old days. Oh, I love the $6 Million Man. Steve Austin, we can rebuild him. A man barely alive. We have the technology. Yeah, Evel Knievel. I'm a massive fan of Evel Knievel. Come on. And I like his films as well. Evel Knievel made his own film that he starred in. I love Evel Knievel. Love it. And he was influenced by Elvis's jumpsuits, wasn't he? Yep, Fright Night. I do know. I love Fright Night. So, Lorna, you're in Scotland. Yeah, of course you are. You sent me the two Scottish £10 notes, didn't you, Lorna? Sorry, Lorna. Lorna, I've kept your two Scottish notes. I've still got them. I've kept them. They're special to me. I'm going to frame them, Lorna. Guys, I'll tell you what, growing up in the 70s was so cool. Growing up in the 80s was so cool. So anyway, to sort of round things off, because I'm nearly back now, we are going to do some reviews and look into Elvis Evolution. Hi, is that Sean? Hi, Sean, how are you? Louis, I'm going to send you something in the mail. Oh, thank you. Concerning Sun Studios. Sean, thank you, my friend. And you know that, oh my God, it's scary. We're going to get eaten by vampires. Now this is scary, guys. We love chips. Californian Highway Patrol. Of course I love chips. Of course. Goes without saying. So, so Elaine has just come back from Memphis. Sean at Sundowners. Elaine has just come back from Memphis. And she's done me some videos of Sun Studios. So I'm gonna get that. Now Elaine has sent me a lot of stuff. I know it's really dark, guys. Don't worry, I'm still alive. Elaine has sent me a lot of stuff. Yeah. So it's gonna take me a while to go through those pictures and videos. I'm gonna make some shorts out of it as well. I have no time, guys. I have no time. So Nicola just messaged me. The band has gone. So they got the real Elvis playing at Elvis Evolution. Hi, Crystal. How are you? So unfortunately, we're going now, guys. I've only got a couple of minutes left. I got to go shopping. Get the pizza for the wife. On Saturdays, we have pizza night, but I'm having steak. Louis, Dr. Nikopoulos, he's going to do a sit-down video with me. And I'll get... Oh, wow, that's amazing. Give him my regards, Sean. Sean, does he even know we exist? Sean, do you think he even knows we exist? Defending Elvis, the YouTube channel. I think I've messaged him before on Facebook, but I've never had a response on Messenger. So give him my regards, Sean, okay, my friend? Okay, I'm still alive. The vampires haven't swooped down and sucked the blood out of my neck. There's no werewolves around here, so I'm still going strong. Thanks, Elizabeth. I hope you enjoyed your birthday. Okay, hi to women. I hope you're well. Okay, guys, thank you. I need to do as I'm told, because otherwise my wife's going to tell me off. I need to go shopping. She wants her pizza. Oh, I enjoyed it, Anna. It's fine. Thanks, Lorna. Okay, guys. Take care. Bye, Vincenzo. Thanks for joining us. Bye, everyone. Bye, Angie. Sean, I look forward to it. Don't forget, give him my regards. I'd love him to have a little chat with me on defending Elvis. Take care, everyone. I'll just give you a chance to say goodbye. Bye, Pamela. You take care. My daughter's new car. Oh, thanks, Sean. That's good of you. My daughter's new car is pretty cool, isn't it? She's a lucky girl. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Kind regards. And see you tomorrow morning. I'll be back in the morning. Take care, guys.